Hello everyone, you are on the channel. It's Funny to Tears. Today, we're diving into a very specific, very real, and very funny modern day anxiety. The elevator button panic. You know what I'm talking about, right? That split second of sheer terror when you're standing in an elevator, someone new gets in, and they ask, what floor? And suddenly, your brain just short circuits. It's a simple question. It should be easy. But in that moment, it feels like you've been asked to solve world hunger while reciting the alphabet backward. Your mind goes completely blank. You were just thinking about your floor number literally 2 seconds ago. You live on the 7th floor, you work on the 12th. You know this, but the moment those words hit your ears, all knowledge evaporates. 7th floor? Is that a real number? Does this building even have a 7th floor? Maybe I live in the basement now. And the pressure is immense. The doors are closing. The person is waiting, finger poised over the panel. They're looking at you, their eyes filled with the polite expectation that you, a functioning adult, can remember a single digit. But no, you're just standing there, mouth slightly open, looking at the button panel like it's written in an ancient forgotten language. You start to sweat. Your heart is pounding. You're frantically trying to access the part of your brain that stores basic information, but it's locked behind a firewall of social awkwardness. Sometimes, in a desperate attempt to appear normal, you just blurt out a random number. 5. And then you spend the rest of the ride in silent shame, because you actually needed to go to the 10th floor. Now you have to get off at 5, pretend you meant to do that, and wait for the next elevator to correct your mistake. You might even walk down a flight of stairs and then call the elevator again, just to avoid the awkwardness of getting back in with the same person. Or what about the opposite scenario? You're the one getting in, and the elevator is already full. The person nearest the buttons looks at you with that same expectant gaze, and you freeze. It's like a stage performance you didn't rehearse for. All eyes are on you. You try to say 8, please. Now, but what comes out is a weird squeak or a mumbled 8. The button pusher looks confused. Sorry, which one? Now you have to repeat yourself, louder this time, feeling the collective judgment of everyone in that tiny metal box. You finally manage to say 8, a little too loudly, and then you just stare at your shoes for the rest of the ride, replaying the mortifying interaction in your head. The worst is when you're with a group of friends or colleagues. Someone gets in and asks, and everyone looks at you because you're supposedly the one who knows where you're going. You become the designated floor number rememberer. It's a position of power and great responsibility, and you were not prepared for it. You point confidently and press the wrong button. Now you've led your entire team astray. They will follow you to the wrong floor, and it will be your fault. The silent, betrayed looks are almost too much to bear. And let's not forget the technology that's supposed to make things easier, but actually makes them worse. Those new elevators where you have to type your floor number on a keypad outside, and it tells you which elevator to take. It sounds efficient, right? Wrong. It's a recipe for disaster. You walk up to the keypad, and suddenly you forget your floor. There's a line of impatient people behind you. You panic punch a number, get assigned to elevator C, and only realize once you're inside with 6 other people that you're all going to floor 4, while your office is on floor 20. There's no escape. There are no buttons inside. You are on a non-stop train to the wrong destination, all because of a moment of keypad-induced amnesia. Then there's the classic over-helper. You get in, and before you can even open your mouth, someone asks, which floor? And their hand is already hovering over the panel. This should be helpful, but instead, it just adds to the pressure. It's like a game show. You have 3 seconds to shout your answer before they start pressing buttons at random. You feel rushed, you get flustered, and you end up yelling 6 when you meant to say 9. They press 6 with a satisfied smile, and you die a little inside. The internal monologue during these moments is a masterpiece of chaos. Okay, just say 12. It's TWELVE. You can do this. Don't mess it up. Oh no, he's looking at me. Why is he smiling like that? Does he know I've forgotten? Just say it. Say the number. Why can't I speak? Okay, I'll just point. No, that's weird. Just use your words. Come on, He's still waiting. The doors are closed. This is my life now. I live in this elevator. And what if you're the one pressing the buttons? That's a whole different kind of stress. You feel like the captain of the ship. Someone mumbles a floor number and you have to decipher it. Did he say 3 or 8? You press what you think you heard, and then you spend the whole ride worrying if you got it right. You watch them, trying to read their body language. When the elevator stops at 3 and they don't get out, you feel a wave of secondhand embarrassment. You failed them. You, the temporary elevator operator, have failed in your one and only duty. Sometimes to avoid this whole situation, you develop strategies. You might try to be the first one in the elevator so you can press your own button in peace. Or you stand in the very back corner, hoping to become invisible. You pretend to be intensely focused on your phone, even if it has no signal, just to avoid eye contact and the inevitable question. You might even feign a coughing fit the moment someone looks at you, buying yourself a few precious seconds to remember where you're going. This phenomenon proves that the simplest social interactions can be the most terrifying. We can give presentations to hundreds of people, navigate complex work projects, and handle serious life decisions. But put us in a small, moving box with a stranger and a panel of numbers, and our brains just decide to take a vacation. It's a shared, unspoken struggle that connects us all. The next time you see someone freeze in an elevator, give them a knowing, compassionate nod. They're not being rude. They're just battling the great elevator button panic. So what's your most embarrassing elevator story? Have you ever sent a whole group of people to the wrong floor? Or pretended you needed to get off on 3 just to hide your shame? Let me know in the comments below. Let's share our pain and laugh about it together. It's the only way to heal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more funny videos. See you next time.